My dear friends, as many of you know, I'm in the Shloshim of my beloved mother, Meti Bastovid Beryl. So I had this schus before the burial to be one of her shomerets. And as I sat with her, I wanted to share what my heart was feeling, and I wanted to thank her. I just wanted to talk to her. But I vaguely remembered hearing somewhere that it's not a good idea to interfere with the soul's journey. And I wasn't sure if that would be considered interfering. And that's when I realized that I knew nothing about the soul's journey, and I wanted to have an awareness so that I kind of, on some level, could perhaps understand what she was going through. And I want to thank my sources, Rabbi Alex Karlbach, my mechutin in South Africa, Rabbi Manis Freeman, and Harav Dov Ber Pinson. So death is very confusing. It's confusing for us, and it's a very confusing time for the soul. The soul has grown connected and developed a very close relationship with the body. It doesn't want to leave. And so at the moment of death, the three parts of the neshama that live within us, nefesh, ruach, and neshama, take a step out, and the soul is observing from outside the body. It sees, it hears everything, and it wants desperately to re-enter. It can't. So it remains with the body and it hovers. Being a soul without a body is a big adjustment. So there are 7 stages that the soul goes through to detach. And it happens in phases, and it's very gradual. And the more I learned about this, I started to feel like I was with a close friend who had just gone through a trauma. It was so, I don't even know what the word would be to describe the feeling that I had. So the soul doesn't know where it's meant to be when it doesn't have a body. So it ascends and it descends and it ascends, and then it's pulled back to earth, and it hovers and it travels to places of familiarity. And what I discovered, and to me this was amazing, the beauty of Shiva is comforting the soul as well as being comforted ourselves. We're trying to help the soul recognize the body's mission is complete, and it doesn't need to stay with the body anymore. When the soul hears people speaking at Shiva about the person, it gives the soul a sense of reality that the journey is to move on. So there are ways to help the soul. There's to soothe the soul, to give the soul pleasure by doing things in the soul's merit. The soul gets pleasure from a lit yortzeit candle and the clink of tzedakah. Harmony in the family, kaddish, and doing things in the schus of the soul because it's unable to do them itself anymore. This soul always will have the awareness of its loved ones. It never loses its connection. And it's even said that there's a piece of the neshama that stays at the kever via the luz bone, and it resides in the stone. So whenever we go to the kever, it senses our presence. The neshama of this person that is at the kever will be there, will remain until Techias HaMesim, when we're reunited, May we all be reunited with our loved ones for generations and generations. It's going to be such an amazing unification. And may we all just be in Yerushalayim and dancing as Tchias HaMesim occurs. Brachas and blessings, revealed blessings for a most amazing, beautiful year as we dance mamish into Geula.